swear to God, if this doesn't record, I don't know who I'm talking to. Hi, I'm Maple and I can several Barbie characters, and I'm definitely somewhat out of frame. I don't know, I'm not a professional filmer, photographer, whatever. I'm not a professional anything. I'm literally a child. Anyway, I'm gonna be ranking my top 10 Barbie films because I really like Barbie. I do kin several characters, that is in fact true. And literally, I can talk about whatever I want. I just want to ramble about Barbie for several minutes. And so, why not now? Honestly, coming in at number 10 would have to be the Barbie fashion fairy tale. Just because I remember really liking it as like a kid, and it was always really good. I really liked the whole design aspect, even if like 90% of the time all they did was like add sparkles to a dress, and then everyone would be like, wow, this is so much better than before. But whatever. But it's actually not bad. It's kind of entertaining, but the thing is, it's one of those movies you only really want to watch once. If I keep looking over here, by the way, like, it's because this is where my screen is, so this is where I've got all my notes. But yeah, it's really the kind of movie you only want to watch once, you know what I mean? Some Barbie movies, Princess Charm School, you'd want to watch like 20 times over and you'd never get sick of it. But with Fashion Fairy Tale, it's kind of like, you watch it once, it's good, it's entertaining, but then, you kind of don't really want to watch it again. Number 9 would be A Fairy Secret. I feel like I remember really wanting the doll for this one. Like, I remember seeing it on the TV in adverts and I'd be like, wow, I am so jealous. I want this so bad. Because of the wings, but I don't think I ever watched the movie as a kid. But it's good, actually. It's like, the movie's not super memorable and has some kind of, loose plot lines, but like, hey, the Barbie movies, they're made for children. You know what I mean? They're not made for 16-year-olds. So I kind of can't blame it for loose kind of plot lines, because it's not meant for me. It's meant for like 8-year-old children. I'm not the target audience. But honestly, we do stand the guy that was like the absolute Chad in that movie, that was in love with the princess queen, that was under the love potion, and he was like super Chad fairy that was ready to literally kill a human boy. Wow. Icon. But yeah, it's not super memorable, and that's coming from me who watched it like 2 weeks ago. I watched it 2 weeks ago and it's not super memorable, but it's okay because it was an entertaining movie. It did get a little weird, which is where the loose plot lines come in. Number 8 has to be Princess and the Pauper. I know it's like a lot of people's favourites, but it's kind of for me personally. Like, honestly, it did say gay rights and it's valid to like it, but it's just kind of because I remember watching it, and maybe because it was pirated, the animation quality and it just looked really bad. Like, I know it was made in like what, 2007 or something. Actually, let me look that up. 2004, even better. Well, it came out in 2004, so I know it's quite old, but the animation quality was bad. Like, Preminger, did you see him? The animation, it's so bad. I don't think I ever watched that one as a kid either. I did watch the other one that was like very similar to it, which comes in later. Honestly, Preminger saves the movie. Without Preminger, I would not watch that movie again. Preminger is an icon. Number 7 would be Magic of the Pegasus. I remember watching this movie a couple weeks ago and just clowning on it because, like, some of the twists and the plot lines, they're just so weird. The ending is kind of strange, but again with the ending, the part where Adrian, I'm gonna tear up now just talking about it, where he goes back to his dad, it makes me cry every time. Oh god, I'm gonna cry now. But like, it's weird, but the ending where he goes back to his dad, it made me cry when I watched it. But we do have to put it lower on the list because he's named Adrian, either way. It could have been a higher number, but it's number 7 because he's named Aiden. Like, you couldn't have given him a better name than Aiden. Aiden sounds like he'd call me a slur. Okay, number 6 is Princess and the Pop Star, which is like the slightly different version of Princess and the Pauper that they did later on because they were like, you know what, let's remake that but modern. Honestly, this one said gay rights too. And honestly, the plot's memorable. Like, I did watch it a while ago, but like, I could describe the plot to you when I watched it as a kid, Like, I remember this specific plotline. It did have a kind of weird twist with the whole fairy thing and the magic. Like, I get it, but it kind of came out of the blue, you know what I mean? Like, obviously we've established magic previously with her hairbrush, yeah, with the mirror and the hairbrush thing, but just the kind of the fairy plot kind of came out left field, you know what I mean? I mean, again, this is a kids movie, so I'm not the target audience. My criticisms, they're valid, but they're not important, or maybe that makes them not valid. You know what I mean? It's a kids movie, but you know what I mean? It did kind of come from a left field. Maybe I watched it a couple weeks ago. I can't remember. I did not want to have to sit and do nothing but pay attention to Barbie movies for like 12 hours. I love Barbie movies, but I don't think I could physically pay attention that long. But honestly, the thing with the hairbrush and the mirror, that was so sick. It was actually really sick. And I found out that the voice actor for, what's her name? Kira, the pop star, voices Applejack and Rainbow Dash in My Little Pony, which is actually really cool. I think I ran into one of my Discord servers like, guys, you'll never guess what I just found out about one of the Barbie movies. It was either that or my sibling, one of the two. Number 5 is Island Princess. The movie does make me cry towards the end, like with her mom. It makes me cry, it does. A lot of Barbie movies make me cry, but listen, I hate Tika with a burning passion. I am filled with rage thinking about that elephant. She ruins Barbie's life. But we do stand Lucy. I like her. Very solid. It makes me kind of sad that she doesn't get the prince, but I guess Barbie has to get the prince. You know what I mean? It does, like, genuinely make me kind of sad. Lucy deserved better. Number 4 is Mermaid Tale. I watched this, like, yesterday, actually, because I was like, I want to watch Barbie movie, Mermaid Tale. I actually really like the universe it establishes. I'm not talking about any of the sequels, just the original one. Like, I really like the universe it establishes. I always think it's really funny that, Malia's grandfather's name is Break and her father's name is Trip. Like, I swear I was tripping when I heard those names. That's so funny. Like, obviously I can understand from, like, a standpoint, because like they're surfers, but like just you've got Break, you've got Trip, and then you've got Malia. The villain, Eris, she was iconic, and like the designs for everyone overall was like they were really good, but downside for the designs, when you look at the city, you can tell that they literally modelled about 3 hairstyles. For men, apart from Barbie's grandfather, every single man or merman in that movie looks identical. They've just changed the skin tone and the hair colour. They are identical. And for the women, they've literally only modelled like 5 hairstyles, because the unique ones, I think Barbie's human friends have unique ones, and Barbie herself and her mother and Eris get unique hair, but everyone else, like one of her mermaid friends' name, I think it's Xylee, and the other one. Maybe I'll put like a picture up somewhere on the screen, but you can tell when you look at the audience, they've literally stolen her hair, put it on every single female model and restyled it. Same with the other friend's hair. You can really tell that they've just recolored the 2 best friends. I ain't never seen 2 pretty best friends that haven't been reused as background characters. I mean, I guess it was like 2007? I think it was. So you can't really blame them, but it just kind of throws you off. Because a lot of the time I'll be like, oh, wait, why are her best friends stood there? And then I realised that it's actually background characters. They've just darkened the skin tones and given them slightly darker hair. So it always throws me off. But it's a really good movie. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't cry at the end, but I did cry about 10 minutes into the film when her grandfather talks about finding her, and I was weeping. And I was genuinely interested in the plot. Like, I put it on while I was looking for TikTok audios. But, like, it was really hard because, I mean, again, like, different audio inputs, but also just because I was genuinely interested in the movie. Like, there wasn't really a part where I was just scrolling through my phone, like, all the way through. I was genuinely interested in that. Although, it was really good, but I guess minus points for the recycled background characters. And maybe because I got the haircut, the doll that changed hair colours in water, and it never worked for me. So you get a downgrade for my 2012 Barbie doll that never worked. Number 3 is Diamond Castle, because like they really said gay rights with this one. I mean, a lot of Barbie movies say gay rights more than you think they would. I mean, Barbie says gay rights, but they really did say gay rights with this one. I like that the princes are both brothers, or princes, or the male love interests, whatever, are brothers, and they just kind of seem very sort of like just friends with Liana and Alexa. Like there's no kind of like any kind of thing that would like allude. I'm sorry I keep saying like, but you know what I mean? There's nothing that kind of alludes to anything like romantic. It's very much just good friends, good old pals, helping each other out on an adventure. And like cottagecore, we love that. And you know, jam and bread or bread and jam. Or jam and jam or bread and bread. Also, Two Voices, One Song, it hits. It slaps so hard every single time. Why did I get goosebumps? Barbie music, so powerful, I get goosebumps just thinking about it. Number 2 would be The Three Musketeers, ay! Because now this one also said gay rights, and like I really like that. As far as I'm aware, I think the prince is just Barbie going, yeah, I know you're humoring me, but I'm legitimately so much better than you at everything, and like saves his life, and there's no kind of romance there either. Plus it's really iconic and I'd watch it over and over again, and the designs were really, really nice. Like I actually really like the designs, but honestly I think what ruined it for me was the animals. The animals got on my nerves so much. I know the dog's supposed to be evil, but that dog, it's like Tika but in a different font. He annoyed me so much. But yeah, speaking of Tika, I know it was a kids movie, but was Tika supposed to be likable for anyone? And then obviously coming in at number 1 is Barbie Princess Charm School. Gotta kind of give minus points a couple. I mean, it's at first place, so you can't, I would never bump it down. But because this is the second film where one of Barbie's like side characters is named Hadley, I don't know why they like the name Hadley so much. Also, it's quite funny because on the DVD, hang on, they've got the wrong background characters. Like this one, I think this is Hadley, but this is supposed to be Isla, and it's very obviously Delancey because that's her uniform and she's kind of blonde or ginger, whatever. But this is Hadley, she's the sporty one, and she's in the movie. This is Blair, she's in the movie. This is where Isla is supposed to be. Isla is in the movie and Barbie's other best friend, but she is not on the cover. And it says back here that with her new friends, Princess Hadley and Delancey, like, yes, Delancey is her friend. Or, I mean, they're cousins. So, but they're friends at the end. But it's Hadley and Isla. Where is the respect for Isla in this movie? Disgusting. Yeah, see, look, there she is there. I really hope you can see this. Can't see her anywhere else. But I think that's supposed to be Delancey and that's supposed to be Hadley, which is fair enough there. But like here, where's Isla? Where is the respect for Isla on this cover? Disgusting. But you know what? Fair enough, because I am so madly in love with Delancey. I do kin her and Blair, but like I do really like Delancey. Like genuinely, she is my favorite character. I could talk for hours about Delancey. Genuinely, I could talk for hours about Delancey. So Delancey is definitely what makes this movie the best. I do really like as well that Barbie starts out as ordinary. I know, like, basically the plot of every movie is Barbie's just an ordinary girl. But like, you know what I mean? Barbie starts out ordinary, she's not good at any... Okay, this sounds like a lot of other plots. It's very interesting because Barbie's very much, you know, I mean, she's adopted. Her and her sister are both adopted, but she loves her sister no matter what. And she's working as a waitress, which is the only job she's good at, so that they can afford medicine for their sick mother. And you know what I mean? I really like that aspect of Barbie being very down to earth. But you know, I really like it, and it has some really good commentary on things. And I also like that, like, I guess there's the love interest. I can't remember what his name is. Just that he's not too involved. Like, you see him once and then you see him at the end of the party and I think they dance together. Maybe. I'm pretty sure they do. But you know what I mean? Like, he's not involved in anything else. It's very much girls supporting girls and all of that. And I could talk for hours about how White Princess Charm School is the best movie. 90% of it is, again, because of Delancey. But yeah, so I don't want to hear any of your Princess and the Pauper arguments from anyone. Princess Charm School is the best Barbie movie. Well, I guess that's it. I don't really know what to say. Peace out. Have a good day, night, whatever. I'm gonna get back to the schoolwork I was supposed to be doing. But instead I talked about Barbie movies, which really is so much better. I might just send this video to my physics teacher to let him know what the best Barbie movies are. And I'm sorry my voice is very monotone. If you've made it through this video, thank you. I feel like it's becoming more monotone now, I'm drawing attention to it, but I sound like this, I'm so sorry. So yeah, I'm gonna actually do my schoolwork now. I really hope this audio quality specifically wasn't disgustingly awful, and I hope this was somewhat entertaining. Thank you for listening to me ramble about Barbie. Peace out.